Dirty 30.
From CTEK all the way from Sweden. Mate, how's the heat getting to you?
It's getting right in my face, and I love it. And I love it down under here, because I'm pretty lonely in Sweden talking about four-wheel drives and DC-DC charging.
Tell me, coming from Sweden straight across to Australia, what do you think about Australians in Australia?
Oh, just love it. As I said, I'm pretty lonely in Sweden in this segment, but I love it down here because it's really on everyone's lips.
Yep. Okay, mate, so what we're doing at the moment is we're launching the CTEK Smart Pass 120 and the D250 SA. Tell us a bit about the technical features, mate.
It's actually quite simple. The D250 SA takes whatever input it gets from alternator or from solar and creates a perfect charge for any lead-acid battery, including AGM.
You make it sound simple. That was quite a mouthful, but yeah, I get what you mean, mate. I've had mine in my truck now for quite some time, and whilst I won't pretend to know as much as you, it just works. It just downright works. How about the SA, mate? Where does that come into it?
SA means smart alternator. So what this does is that it features built-in support for smart alternators, but also for AGM batteries. And it has a temperature sensor, so it compensates the voltage depending on the ambient temperature, which is great.
It would be in Australia, because we can go from snow to desert to ocean to a whole range of temperatures. So it's going to really benefit a lot of people. What do you see it? How do you see it benefiting the Australian public?
Well, we saw it earlier this week with the cyclone coming through. It's a really changing weathers here, and we don't see that changes in Sweden. But here it's really obvious that you need it.
Yes, I see. Absolutely, 100%. Okay, Marcus, we've talked about 50% of the equation as far as I'm concerned. Run us through the Smart Pass, mate.
And it's almost as simple, or maybe even simpler. What it does, it adds 120 amps more to your charging capacity. Plus, it features a built-in start assistance function. So if your starter battery runs flat when you're cranking, it will automatically kick in the service battery, starting the engine instead. So it's pretty cool.
Mate, I do a lot of remote area stuff. Getting stranded for me is not an option. Can't happen. So when you've got a backup like that, that is peace of mind. Can't be bought. Really can't. Mate, I hope you enjoy the rest of your stay here in Australia. How much longer are you here for?
I'm staying here for the weekend for the show and going to Melbourne next weekend.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Mate, on behalf of all the four-wheel drivers here, we'd like to say g'day and welcome to Australia.
Thanks.